ana m ekwu okwu why I am playing the role they play na this issue involving Jesus Christ of Enugu and Fada Mbaka and the Ndozo. And some people may misunderstand my actions, that it is unchristian and that I am against or fighting Christianity. I don't know how they arrive at that. What I go? Mundubisi Nanyelesre, I hate you with passion. Ebuka Obi is criminal. Ebuka Obi is just a lazy man using people's brain in the name of church business. Ndubisi Nanyelo. Anele your hate ego nenafia. Can you please tell me how much your hatred is worth in the market so that I can buy 1 million of it because I can afford it? You want to go? So I don't know how ego can relay your hatred in Afia so that I can buy 1 million of it and throw it away to the evil forest. My brother, Abi, my sister, as far as Ezugo to concern, you don't exist to me. You are non-existence to me. You are a non-living thing. You are a non-living thing. And they to each way, you know, in fact, they miss no way as worthless as David Yahweh. You know go in this life, allow chola every day. God, please make me not to be as worthless as David Yahweh. Make it a prayer point. Pray repeatedly every morning and every night. Before you na itatola no toto. Ina gane ifi. Always pray and say, God, in this life, make me not to be as worthless as David Yahweh. You want to go? So my brother no here deliver as far as I'm concerned. You are David Yahweh to me. You want to go? You are David Yahweh to me. Let us continue. You see? Now, as I was saying, imagine a guy, a man, a prophet you are looking at that know a small boy hunting you anywhere you go. I'm talking about Fada Mbaka. I thought Nakiwo Reverend Father, Nonguzi, Alpha and Omega. How can your fellow Reverend Fathers be avoiding you na America and they born a gallo? Who are you fighting for? Are you fighting for them or you are fighting for yourself? The same thing with Jesus Christ of Enugu, Mbaka. If you think you are that powerful, why are other Reverend Fathers not aligning with you in this so-called fight? You have tried everything possible to upset them. You have tried everything possible to recruit them into this your personal vendetta in our portion, maybe Evangelist Ebuka Obi. But it seems like they are giving deaf ear to all your calls and everything. You gotta go. To you, it is fight against Evangelist Ebuka Obi because no they humiliate in the Reverend Fathers and in the sisters. But why is it that those people you are trying to fight for are not even responding to you? I am curious to know. They are wise enough to know that you are speaking for yourself and you are not speaking for them. Even the medical professionals, they are wise enough to know that you are not speaking for them, but rather you want to recruit them into your personal ogo. And they are wise to read the handwriting on the wall. So when you see me come after such people, don't think, no, Ezugo is fighting Christianity. It's one man. Or one man. Look, let me tell you, anybody who is against the message of Christ anywhere, to me, is not a Christian. Anybody who is against soul winning anywhere is not a man of God. You cannot look at a ministry like that of Evangelist Ebuka Obi. If you still want to doubt, if you are still in doubt of how far that young man has gone in ministry, go and listen to the cry of Fada Mbaka, part 1, and part 2, and part 3, and part 4, and part 5. But part 1, part 1, Kaduso Toshin. Then part 2, Webo withheld the name of somebody who is hosting him now in America. That is the man you are talking about. A man whose influence, and that influence is what you people are scared of. That kind of influence that man will do to himself is what is haunting some of you. Is why some of you are becoming so restless. Because according to some of you, he is becoming more powerful. And that is why you people needed him to come under the authority of the Catholic Church. Can the Catholic Church does not influence your home? I understand all this. I understand all this. Ego media, go and sleep. Go and sleep. You want to go? Go and sleep. Even looking at your profile picture, I can sense. What else do I expect you to write here? Oh, your family here regret whatever thing in a query. You want to go? Let me tell you, for as long as Fada Mbaka decided that he will not sleep, that he will be restless on Evangelist Ebuka Obi's matter, even Omaziaka Yamu, one nation will still get up and insult him. Go and write it. In fact, let me even make a prophecy today, even though I am not a prophet. The more he continues to talk about Evangelist Ebuka Obi, the more he will lose his relevance and respect. Let me tell you, have you not seen it happening? Have you not seen it happening? The more he continue to make Evangelist Ebuka Obi his headache, the more he will be committing blunder with honor, and people will be insulting him. It is inevitable. Go and ask all the people. Na ndị niile nụsagoro Fada Mbaka ọgụ kere ebe ha nọ nso nụ kpọrọ ụmụ mmadụ one n'ime fa. I can call you the number of all the people in this recent time who has fought Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Some of them, their life not in misery. They may not admit it, but you can see it very clearly that their life not in misery. Click on like and love. Share this video. Click on like and love. There are men in this generation, men of God in this generation that you don't need to play with. Okay, for Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Okay, for Pastor Jerry Eze. Okay, for Pastor Jerry Eze. Okay, for Ebube Monso. Okay, for these men of God not in their youthful age, so full of life, full of strength. Full of strength. Okay, those men, do not joke with them. Do not, I repeat, do not joke with. Come go do this three. Okay, my Pastor Jerry Eze. Okay, my Fada Ebube Monso. Okay, my Fada Okonerere. Okay, my Evangelist Ebuka Obi. I can call many others. These new generation men of God who are still full of life, who are still very young, very vibrant. The energy and the speed Hajiaga is unstoppable. It's unstoppable. It's unstoppable. But I love the way he is blending. I love the way he's associating with all this. He gotta go. No envy and jealousy. No competition at all. No competition at all. Very clean and straight. If you can respect, yes, we no ilie. Ubulune ke Fada na lebe mmado potalo. Wolu Fada oko na tiye na Facebook na ekwu anything make. Ubulune ke Fada na lebe nde mmado potalo wo picture tiye na Facebook. The man with so much respect for himself. People respect him. When people call his name, they call his name with respect and dignity. That is what it is. How many times people with the Fada Ebube Monso or Don Mirifa? Bone kepota na febe mmadu no katalo ofa wolu picture hati nako ife nwanu jikwo wese ife nwanu jiwe garese. There are also so many bishops in the Catholic Church and the Anglican Church that you don't see people coming out to insult them. But to go and look at it, or Bishop Ona kana where Bishop Ona nke Nsukka Diocese. I don't know why you are a man of God and yet you don't believe that the God you are worshiping is a miracle working God. I mean, if you don't believe that the God you are worshiping is a miracle working God, and kiwe fukwa ndedoka Fada Mbaka putakwa hana tufekwa liyoku okwo the same thing na Fada Mbaka na okwu ebe Evangelist Ebuka Obi no anola asị no nwere onye a na-akpọ Emeka hia ọsọ nnaka Emeka anọ hia ana emegheri arenji okwo the same way ka Bishop Ona ji wee sị eburu blessed sacrament ebugo ya ebe a eburu blessed sacrament ebuje ebe ndị mmadụ ada na ama ịghọtago the same thing ọpụta ka ọ bịa defend ya ife Bishop Ona kwulu na ọwụ na blessed sacrament nke ya ha alụ ọlụ na nke nyanwa na alụ ọlụ na ọwụ na blessed sacrament nke ya da alụ ọlụ na nke nyanwa na alụ ọlụ. How else ka Evangelist Ebuka Obi yesi wee gwe na ọwụ na anya nke emechiri emechi na oji ha afụ ụzọ na Chineke merụrụ nke ya na oji ha afụ ụzọ efuru ya. So now when you look at this man, there are something they all have in common, which is gonna umazi na parizifa anyhow. Umazi na call their name anyhow. Yes, they are dragging their names namodo every minute and every day, and it is not going to stop. Only no close to Fada Mbaka also no na social media. Okay. Nde na-ede je gosiwe ya ife Evangelist Ebuka Obi kwuru jekwanu gosi ife ezugo kwuru senior na ezugo gwara ya si that na ọ bụrụ na o wepụ ha ọnụ from every day na altar ya ọkwụrụ na analyze ife na-eme na another ministry even ike ide etizi ayeyeye agwụke na every day ọ na-atụfu okwu na Lagos emakwa ebe Enugu steeti do emakwa ebe Lagos steeti do letter is sent from Enugu before no Lagos. No, you take it how many hours. But in your energy is supposed to reach Emakuna. He reply over Matthias Nando to you. Your sermon every Sunday will be very interested that even all of us will love to watch. Imagine every Sunday, Potter, and I analyze Matthias. Now reply to Matthias. Now respond to Matthias. Do you know how interesting your sermon, Yado? How do you see Evangelist Ebuka Obi as more threat than you see Matthias Nandotu? Is it that some of you are ignorant of what is happening? Is it that some of you don't know the weight and level of what we are up against? Is it that some of you think that that we are just wasting time because we don't know what we are doing? White. Now, rice. And anytime against somebody who perceive to be your competitor. Because that is what I see it as. Yeah? That is what I see it as. Overtaking is allowed. No one person stays relevant forever. And that's how come good luck Jonathan, who used to be very powerful today, another man has taken over his position. Yes, and the only thing he needs to do is to do what? Is to accept his fate and move on. Any attempt to contest that superiority, Tinubu Akwoyu Fiarowana. That is it. I repeat, Tinubu Akwoye Fiarowana. And that is how life is. That is how life is. Yeah? What I go? It's so heartbreaking that na Fada Mbaka ya put on Facebook na call sacrifices Fada Mbaka and other people. Who told you that people don't know? People see it. They put it on their social media page. It's just because na the kind of relevance hangway before. It's just because another sheriff is in town and that sheriff have taken over. I mean, I repeat, watch the number of people who watch Zion prayer movement. Even Fada Mbaka Joy watch Zion prayer movement. Yes, he is always glued to Zion prayer movement. Even men from Adoration Enugu, they are more interested in what is happening in Zion pages than what is happening in their Adoration Enugu Nigeria page. I can tell you. That is why na any pelaram Evangelist Ebuka Obi kunu when last did you hear what Mbaka said? Mwikuku na struggle ko bring ya. In fact, it is Mwikuku now who always broadcast what Fada Mbaka says to us. Minus Mwikuku. Aside from people who there, nobody will even know anything Okulu. And that is why sometimes on take even 2, 3, or 4 days. But Evangelist Ebuka Obi people have that time. Within the next minute on the whole blogs. Within the next minute on the whole blogs. That is what we mean when we say that somebody not on top of he's on top. You cannot wrestle it away from him. Which other man of God may enjoy much popularity? Evangelist Ebuka Obi may enjoy today. If you want to put it to test, I can show you a physical test and proof to show you exactly what I'm saying. Go to their online engagement and check out for yourself. I can tell you that on Sunday, this coming Sunday, you can try it out. You will see. This coming Sunday, try it out. You will see. Go to Zion Prayer Movement page tomorrow morning for their online service. Go to all of that churches' Facebook platform. Tell me in the name what coverage in the Zion name. I want you to do that. This is fact, and it speaks for itself. I am not faking it. I am not faking it. You want to go? And also, Kine Zion Prayer Movement, Kine Sera, Kine order of their pages. Can them matter now watch Zion Prayer Movement? Omo can then now watch it Sera at the same time. Eto akuswedo. Jegodu na their open heaven. You know na open heaven. You will see what we call engagement. Kelife this man melono. Kelife this man melono. Look at 22 hours ago. 40,800 reactions. 111,000 comments. 15,600 shares. That is the level of engagement now. That is the level of engagement now. These are facts. These are facts. Go to Adoration Enugu Nigeria page. Why I am using that is that na ụfọdụ wonya ka ha na-achọ ka ha were oge ọnwụ na ha chọọ ka ewerie oge ọnwụ na ha chọọ ka ewerie wee na compare Evangelist Ebuka Obi. And I am telling you that was then. That was then. It is no more now. Time changes and season changes. Everything has changed. You want to go? Evangelist Ebuka Obi has taken the lead. And the list. Look at this one. 11 hours ago. 4,100 reactions, 715 shares, 463 comments. Look at this one. 14 hours ago. 431 reactions, 188 comments, and 50 shares. Look at this one. 22 hours ago. 5,400 reactions, 12,000 comments, and 1,200 shares. I can go on and show you. When you compare two of them, you can see that there is no comparison. I am yet to see if Okatazie ebe ndawulu 8,000 to 10,000 efa. Malone gaga efo. But a ban and Kende Zion prayer movement ada for 40,000, 50,000, 60,000 reactions. Egazie na views also. On those views that block people, those views or block people now watch here. What else do you need? These days, business now is digital. I told you that iPhone 15 Pro Max imposed through. I sent one to Mozambique. In one physical shop, even area, Onya si Mozambique, Webia, Fear, Weguri. Online kantini onorona online fear we goruye phone a Mozambique. So all ne kane nene nde no present at your church before they can hear the gospel of God. It means that you cannot reach as many people as possible. Now, do you want us to talk about the physical presence of people in these two congregation? Your guess is as good as mine. Your guess is as good as mine. So what is it all about? Why can't you give way for a man whose time is now? Evangelist Ebuka Obi Onyamuma for this season, Onyamuma for this generation. Digital Onyamuma. Digital Onyamuma. Ina agbaye mgba okake ina agba mgba. Because only megide ife what do you want the faith of millions of people who are looking up to him? What do you think will be their faith? So only they believe nezugo na agba mgba, because I am trying to checkmate and help to caution the Elijah of Enugu. You are making a very big mistake, because I am not stopping anytime tomorrow. Elijah Enugu nyakwo. After all, na ụgwọ. Onye na-akwụ mbe nke ya na-apụta na Facebook na etim onye na-akwụfu ụgwọ. Ngwa na-abịa ịkọchitere ọnụ. Ego ne ka onyelu. Ịghọtago? Ngwa na-abịa ka ịkọchitere ọnụ. Ego ne ka onyelu. Ịghọtago? Involvement here is becoming increasingly embarrassing, and people are not seeing it. Okonunye no mmadu nso na amisi eze. I repeat, okonunye no mmadu nso na amisi eze. Jenu gwa nwanna anyị na mosere ya, nya wopu aka enwe n'ofe before aka mmadu. Even jekwu na-ekwu maka is that Fada Nwebe accept to go his place. You want to go? Or accept to go his place. At least Omar go, or because of Namadro popular, or because of Namu Mergon, or understand go his place. Obulonya mama dike mane wewe. Mada ageye nime nda mama dike mane wewe. Iwotago. Mada ageye nime nda mama dike mane wewe, because onya mama nke ya to dike manya uruzie no na wewe. Iwotago. Onya ko je mempota de Fada na akwasere. Ona afuzine na nna akpalie. Jenu gwe na say na respect is reciprocal. Jenu gwe na mosere no kenye supposedly da kwa ilu nwe yu. Cho had go too much. Ejiro chocho chamo dogu. Too many words don't fill a basket. Too many words can't fill a basket. Yes. Echoke why not being a Reverend Father is the ultimate. Na Fada Mbaka and the mother reject again in America and even in age that people are avoiding him like leprosy. Upon Reverend Father call Okwefuna Ife Onyono Nabo a layman. How his influence has been able to reduce you to a carton, even when he has never instructed anybody to fight you on his behalf. He has never responded to you personally, calling your name. But you keep mentioning his name every minute, every minute, every minute. If now, even without responding to you, his influence alone is putting you in such an uncomfortable way. Can you imagine? You are now failing to disclose somebody who is hosting you currently in America. Disclose Kenafunya. Disclose Kenafunya. You gotta go. Oh, kiwefu. Na Evangelist Ebuka Obi no na Nigeria eba okarelego. Na America okarelego. Ijegodo Russia shirine okarelego. Because somebody gwaram that it is difficult for you to come to anywhere even the Nigeria bi okanko. A Ghana 10 doors. A Arifu sticker Evangelist Ebuka Obi na 5 of them. That is the caliber of a man. You want to come to Facebook, okay? Then you expect you mad never going to do. You never going to do. Yeah? You never going to do. Yeah? You are scared about his influence. You gotta go. So ndena say na ezugo na agba okamba. I want you to understand that ebentili Matthias kameti onyo wona binili up. Say no the ministry of Evangelist Ebuka Obi ke fight. You gotta go. If me ntu mesigwa Matthias okwu ka mesigwa okwu. In fact, ma kale gbago okwu ojo carry Matthias because na Matthias state the position here clear and people understand where he is standing. But what of you? You want to live the life of a hypocrite. You want to live the life of a hypocrite. If you say you are a Christian, why would you ever for Christ? Yeah, your headache and your challenge. Carry ebane glorify ya fekwensu. Carry ebane me justice for ekwensu. Carry ebane me noka must go. Carry ebane ku nande pastors nandoka undohi. Carry ebane ku nande buteroka bayi nilayeli. Why eba jiawo your concern and worry? Even when those people has mentioned your name, you say that Evangelist Ebuka Obi na arrange. Those people say no go what the father of all arrange. Whatever single thing you think you are accusing Evangelist Ebuka Obi of today, those people are accused go of that million times. By the way, why should you even be all out against Ogesho Kekenjaka? What have you done to the woman who accused you that you impregnated her? How many times do you call her out? I am asking. How many allegations has people leveled against you? Do you know many things people go against you? During the time of Peter Obi, do you know how Nigerian youth insulted and called your name out? Do you know how your pictures will fly around on social media where people are calling you all manner of names? Do you care about those people? You don't care. You don't care. In all those days, if you know that you don't care, that they should continue to call your name. But in the case of Ogeshi, you continue to dig deeper because no one nacho. Why do you hunt what you can buy? If at the end of the day you find out that Naka Evangelist Ebuka Obi do nifeni na neme, what are you going to do? Are you going to report him to your bishop? Are you going to take him to God? Or are you going to report him to the magistrate court? I am asking. So at the end of the day, why are you hunting what you can't buy? Yeah? Are you finding it difficult to understand that guy now operating at a very high space? That is where he is operating. Level adrozi. There is no more comparison. You don't need anybody to tell you that. With all due respect, I am telling you the honest truth. Yes, if truly what we do is to worship God. Have you seen how happy Fada Okonerere that Evangelist Ebuka Obi made the first gathering Umeruna Ngopala Ebone Fada Ebube Monso Fada Okonerere drove all the way from Onsoka to Imo State, was in the hold up for almost 4 hours until he made his way into the stage. And people were happy seeing a man of God coming to support the ministry that is going on in that part of Ngopala. Except if you are saying that what Evangelist Ebuka Obi brought down to Imo State, even if you hate him, do you hate the development that he brought to Imo State? Father Ebube Monso sent a message and said, I would have been there if not because I am out of the country. And indeed, he was out of the country. Otherwise, he could have still been there. Kedu ife guno nya nazo? Kedu ife guno nya nazo? Ozo wuru mpote edenu. Owuzuku ofuchukwu ka na efe. Owuzuku ofu alahaji ka na achile efi. Why can't you use the quarter of energy in a user Evangelist Ebuka Obi? Use it against Matthias. Is it that your people and your media aides are not showing you videos of Matthias? Is it that you did not know when he threatened that no we family nande pastor nine nando kochukwu nine mande fada nine nando kanine no onye su ka ejidere si gbuo ye gbuo mwe te family yoko? Is it that na enoro ye? Is it that na mgbe akụturu olulu eke ekwulobia na enoro ka maazi dibia sere na anwa akụ olulu eke ekwulobia pam no ka 10 yese weda? Is it that na da mi fenina? Is it that na eno ho boss Matthias say na ndị bishop na ndị fada niile? He said bishop and ndị fada. He did not even call ndo kochukwu Anglican. O sere na ndo kochukwu na ndị fada niile na ndị bishop window he. Did you not hear it? What can be more heavy than all that I have said? What is it that Evangelist Ebuka Obi has said? Is it because none of our people reality when he talk about women, when he talk about realities of life? Must he always quote Genesis chapter 1 verse 1? Must he always quote Exodus chapter 2 verse 10? Are you saying that he cannot use a real life story to preach a gospel? When he said about Nde Fada Nemenka na nyanwa a virgin, asere na atu inu nkreka nkuto onye omara eburu. Ọwụrụ na inu ahụ ọtụrụ amahụ. Why are you kedife di inu na ahụ? Are you the only Reverend Father enwere na Nigeria? Are you the only Reverend Father enwere under Catholic Church? There are millions of them and they are all quiet. He has even one working with him. He has a lot of them as friends. Yes, one who is more popular and who is very popular and powerful came to the adoration, came to Zion ground in Ngopala. Yeah? Many Reverend sisters was there. Did you not see them? If you wanted to know if they are real or fake Reverend sisters, you could have come with your Catholic authority to Ngopala to come and ascertain whether they are fake Reverend Fathers or they are fake Reverend Sisters. Une pretend as if you people are fighting for the Catholic Church. You are not fighting for any Catholic Church. Yes. Kenneth Shimezedalo, imagine Matthias reposting a page of a Catholic priest. If your page is not promoting what he is preaching, why will he repost what you have posted? Never repost one Evangelist Ebuka Obi because on Evangelist Ebuka Obi post na waga to their kingdom. But on kunu ne post na we they glorify her, they romance their ego, they promote her, na say her right on. Or na say her right on that they should go on and insult church leaders. Who are you? Who are you? If Matthias can insult you, why can't I do so? But I have chosen not to insult you, except if people, of course, will misunderstand my words of caution to be insult. So ndị na-asị na ezu ugo na agba kamba, you people are being naive. Ezuga hema before wezuga hema ta. What if I name before? If I name ta? Fada Mbaka, Fada Mbaka, and the likes of them are recruiting people, encouraging them to keep insulting Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Evangelist Ebuka Obi is not a nobody like David Yahweh. Oh no, David Yahweh can be see okay. Oh, can remember. Oh, remember. You got to go. Nyangwa wo member, nyangwa wo pastor, nyangwa wo bishop, nyangwa wo angels, nyangwa wo chuku. Everything starts with him and ends with him. So, all no somebody look at David Yahweh, kina ati gelo ukwa, na brunisi, anankawo, onyamu ike, mane uwewe. Ifa hana se, na Jehovah kuloku na Jerusalem, obia mezo na Capernaum. Na Jehovah kuloku na Jerusalem, obia mezo na Capernaum. Onu Fada Nwebe kọrọ na Nigeria so eweje America je na ahụ ntụ ya na apịawasị ya azụ na America. Ishe na egwuregwu ka na-egwu. Ọ na-ezugharịzi. Ma na-eziokwu. Asị dike kwala ụkwala. Egwutu ndị ilo. Ma na-eziokwu ka na-ekwu. Okwuregwu na Jerusalem je mezuo na Capernaum. Ọnụ ịkọrọ na Nigeria, asịrị ịkọrọ na Nigeria so na briefcase. Ọkwa ifu briefcase niile ahụ ofu ya ewu asịrị akọrọ aka duru na o webiri ewu America wee tọsa ya asịrị ahụ wee sue na America. Ịmakwu how many miles away America do from Nigeria? He still followed him there. Ebe a wee na-apịawa ya azụ na-anụ n'okpuru nọrụzie. Ọ na-ezozi location ya ezo na-ezuzi ebe ọ na-ezo ka ndị mmadụ ghara ịma nọ n'ebe a. Who is that man who has not even responded to you yet? Imagine what will happen when the lion finally roars. Imagine what will happen. The evangelist into akita isi apụta na-achọ ka na incite Reverend Fathers to go against Evangelist Ebuka Obi, now insult, now incite the whole Catholic community to go against Evangelist Ebuka Obi. You even came out to advise all these Reverend Fathers in and our pastor or none of their mission obodo yiwo sifa ha make sure that their members adaga all these ministries because never akana awash their brain. This is all inciting the people against one man. Imagine the day Evangelist Ebuka Obi will come out na Zion ground and make a speech just like the way you are making and try to incite people against you. That day you are gone. That day you are gone. His word is going to sound like that of a pope. You will be rejected even in the public transport. Even on your chat about taxi, you drop halfway while no pope. Imagine the day Evangelist Ebuka Obi will come out to mention your name and talk to people the way you are mentioning his name and talking to people. That day, you are finished. Your own Aptechigo. Even your Catholic bishop will reject you. Yes. Even your Catholic bishop will reject you. Stop teaching us about one doctrine or not. All of us are not Catholic. I keep saying it. I don't know why it's not making sense to you people. What TB Joshua ran was synagogue church of all nations. It is a church for all nations and not for a particular denomination. That was what he ran, and the wife is still running it till today. What Evangelist Ebuka Obi is running is a prayer movement and not a church. And in that movement lies men and women from different denomination of churches. In a field, and the Catholic in a ministry, I apparego. Only Anglican apparego. In a no Anglican I apparego because okay, and Anglican and the Catholic with some kind of similarity, only Pentecostal. Apparego. Oh, was the pagans are the joke. Ncha mana convert her direct to that prayer movement. Ndara pariago. Owo na ndị niile a pariho. Nwa onye Evangelist Ebuka Obi place na salary for life. Apariago. Owo na ndị a pariho. Ndo nyeru scholarship apariago. Owo na ndo nyeru scholarship apariho. Ndo empower na business. There are people who are always on a standby to respond to you because he doesn't have time. He doesn't have time to respond to anybody. Imagine the kind of time and energy Fada Mbaka will in on adoration ground every day. Let's send the words to Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Imagine the kind of time Ebuka Obi when such time. We go on now. Look at Uzboland and Soka. He was in a hurry. All and the corner back to Lagos that same Sunday. Continue kwa programming well. If I were how busy working ado. The reality and the truth that nobody wants to tell them is that they are no more operating at the same level and grace with Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Accept it. He is not the only pastor in Nigeria. On a from Ghana, no Nabini. Why can't you talk about him since you are against those who are fighting Christianity? Is his character not enough to discredit somebody from going to church? Why can't you talk about that person? There are so many pastors that has been caught doing one evil or the other. Why can't you talk about them? It is Evangelist Ebuka Obi. Nyawonye nenye bad name to Christianity. Nyawonye na fight Christianity. And I ask you, why? How? Of recent, Agikona Ezugo as we na fight Christianity. How? Do you know what the mind of most of our people could have been if not because of the fight we have been putting in? If not because of how we have been disengaging them. We have been engaging them and disarming them. Offloading their lies and deceit, showing people the truth, telling them the truth, leading them back to light. Yeah? Yeah? He's being a Christian, all about being a Catholic. I am asking you, why Catholic Church? Some people under the Catholic Church, not all of them will behave in such a way. I repeat, you can never hear such thing in an Anglican church, Methodist, any other church at all. It is only Catholic. Why do you so much want to put these people under your control so that you can be regulating them and manipulating them? If they cannot speak freely on what God has told them, when God tell them something, they must have to submit it for you, who is a man, for you to scrutinize it before they can dish it out to the public. If they are mark good, if a Jehovah kulu, a grandma demand permission when God has already mandated that person to carry out that assignment. Who are you? Are you placed above God? I am asking you. As a no Chineke weze ana ekpesa ala ogwu mwe juo kenu onye ngwawu oyejiwu Chineke zie mmadu ozi obviously get permission from you before they will carry out an assignment being given to them by God. I am asking you a question. So which kind of influence do you want to be exercising over these people? That is why some of them died with their gift. It never manifested any day because of the so much interference from the Catholic hierarchy. Keni ife na-ese ifa ọkwụsọsọ ka eweti Evangelist Ebuka Obi under control, ka ewe na checkmate activities, ka ewe nwe that control over resources and fund. Ọkwụnya na-eso okwu niile a oge ọ na Fada Mbaka na-aba, oge ọ na ya na Bishop Anano Fada okwu na-ere the other day threatened that na ọ bụrụ na amara ife a na-eme, he's going to leave the church if the church doesn't want him. That is what you people want to subject Evangelist Ebuka Obi to. That is it. Also, no veji happen here. After all, no one bagwalai na ostaro. Mbe Fada niile no n'Enugu diocese. Bupụta Holy Sacrament. Gwa onye mara na o metụbụ nwaanyị aka ya ga-ebu na Holy Sacrament. Akọrọ ya akụkọ sị na ọsọsọ Fada Mbaka buniri Holy Sacrament ya. There are so many things. The only thing now is that Evangelist Ebuka Obi pụtara outrun nuzie Fada Mbaka. People now nuzi less about Fada Mbaka. Yes. People now losing less about him. It is not enough to make you to be upset. It is not enough to make you to be mischievous. You want to go? If you believe that your members and your followers do gathered enough to talk to Evangelist Ebuka Obi, I want you to know that we are also capable enough to respond to you. Tomorrow is Sunday. The ancho communication and gadgets. Obolo ni inye hego ke wotala phone. Or where we water phone now. Hold me responsible. I will make a refund. Okadi Hetwa. Very trusted and reliable. Very cheapest. And they can deliver to anywhere you are. A bobone nona. They will deliver to you. 100% clean. You want to go? So you can DM them if you want to surprise somebody with a phone. They will even deliver it to the doorstep of that person. Kabania Malaima. You got to go. Kabania Malaima. Hapono the defender. The defender. Obi will continue to be a boy. Obi and Sayo. And so what? Have I not told you? Jane name many people about Gaffa boy today. For the name I outgrown Goga. If Oga ye may win or may resume. No one has Runyana Ika. Go on or not choke oppress you now. Can subdue ye. They even went and dig out a video Evangelist Ebuka Obi made when he was also fighting and standing with Fada Mbaka just to reciprocate in Kenyama media during his own time. Or the same persecution Evangelist Ebuka Obi na pass then na Catholic Diocese of Lagos. Or the same persecution na Mbaka na pass through na Catholic Diocese of Enugu. The same thing what if a diche. Etu akesi abahancha ni nota. Ana abage na aba another person. Ana do person and na do another person. It shall let Evangelist Ebuka Obi ko na HK. And na ro no HK. It shall continue over your boy ko na owoga. Or if it shall not Ebugo no bugo. Bu extra large. Kabani amala emma.